I guess I'm live. All right, I should probably say something. Oh, there's a few people watching. Well, hey y'all. I'm Erica. You might be familiar with my work. So, big life update. I am now a certified yoga teacher. So, welcome to Real Yoga Erica. I love different aspects of yoga, but really, I have back pain. It's pretty obvious. And yoga is the thing that allows me to live a pain-free life. And so when people are like, oh, I know your back hurts, I'm like, it actually does not hurt because I do a lot of yoga. And I love it so much that I decided to become a yoga teacher so I can share it with everyone. So you're going to be seeing a lot more yoga from me in the next year, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm kind of still just getting set up. I probably hit the go live button a few minutes too early, but I wanted to make sure everything looked great, which it does. And yeah, we'll get started in a moment. I just got to set up my other stuff real quick. So hang tight, bear with me, and then we'll get into some breathing and other things. Gotta set up all my devices. Okay, almost there. Ooh, I got 17. That's amazing. Okay, now we're gonna go live on the gram. And then I guess we'll do some tickety talks and things after. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna take a picture and then we're gonna get started. Oh, hey y'all. There's so many of you here all of a sudden. Good morning, good morning. We're gonna be doing a little yoga. Sorry, I'm trying to promote it right now. So give me a second. I'm trying to get my whole little setup. It's probably not gonna work, but that's okay. It's about as best as I can do without having something. How far along? Oh gosh. 40 years. I'm 40 years along. It's like so hard to get the angle I want. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, amazing. You like older? I like all different types of men. What am I lying about? I'm not lying about anything, actually. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Sorry, I started too early. I should have given it a few more minutes. Started too early. That's okay. my goodness. I'm being like terrible, I'm not being very engaging. I'm terribly sorry. IG Live. Yeah, I'm working on that actually right now. Every time I do that, my phone screen cracks. Every time you do what? Sorry, we're almost ready. I should have hello from Buffalo. Well, hello from Texas. I'm in Texas. Sorry, we're still just chit-chatting because I'm going to post on Instagram. I should have done this before I officially went live. I'm sorry for the hold up for everybody. It's like, I really want to see yoga right now. Being terribly boring. I'm very aware of that. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Take a picture. I should have waited and restarted, but it's okay. You know what? In a minute, we'll start. Accept. We're going to share this to the story. I'm going to tag myself on my other page. This is so many tedious steps, but it's fine. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go back over to the other page, and then we're finally going to get started. I'm terribly sorry. I should have done this all before. Okay, we're getting started. You guys probably can't hear the music in the background, can you? Can you? At Real Erica. Yeah, that is my Instagram. Well, get ready. Get ready, y'all. Okay. Now we're officially getting started with the yoga. So sorry for all the delays. Okay. Come to a nice, comfy seat. So only two people. I can hear what? Oh, you can hear the music in the background? Okay, thanks, Larry. Thank you. Okay. Get ready to breathe. We're just going to take a couple deep breaths here for a few minutes. And breathe into your belly. Sit up straight and tall. If you need a blanket or something underneath you to sit more comfortably, feel free to do that. And sit up straight and tall. Shoulders are back. And just breathe. Breathe into the belly and the ribs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Belly, ribs, chest, filling your entire body with your breath. And breathe out. Now take 3 more breaths, just like that. Big, full breaths. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so we're going to get started with some Sufi grinds. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it basically just means some like hip circles that we're going to be doing while we're seated in this position. I'm going to move a little closer for a second so I can see some of the comments. Hi, guys, where are all the likes? Let's like. Come on now. I'm doing a lot of work here for you guys. Okay. Back to the Sufi grinds. So you're going to take a breath. So we're going to start by going counterclockwise. And you're going to take a deep breath in as you lean forward. And you're going to exhale as you release. Okay? So deep breath in, slowly making circles, moving your pelvis, your lower spine, loosening everything up down there. If you practice Kundalini like I do, this is a great way to start getting your energy flowing in your first chakra, your root chakra. I think these feel great to start loosening everything up and get yourself ready to start doing some more activity. Now, next time you come forward, stop and go clockwise. Remember, take a deep breath in the front and an exhale on the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you can do these as fast or as slow as you like. I think they feel great on the lower back. Come back to center. Take another deep breath in. I'm actually going to come up here for a second. I'm going to restart some things. Pool's not open yet, so I'm going to close this live and come back in a moment. And I'm going to close this live and come back in a moment. because I feel like this is the spot. I wonder if I should go live on my other account. Okay, we're going to do that. I'll be right back in a moment, guys. Hi, guys. Okay. Back to where we were. Okay. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. Okay, so just did our Sufi grinds. Okay, you're back to the position that you were in when we were doing our Sufi grinds, easy pose, as we like to call this position. And now, again, we're just gonna continue with our breathing and do some pelvic movement. So you're gonna breathe in and tilt your pelvis out, bring your chest up, tilt your head slightly back, like you're arching your back. Breathe in, breathe out, and dome your back. Tilt your pelvis forward, dome your back. You don't want your head to like flop either to your chest. You want to have like some control over your neck, but doming your back. And then breathe in, breathe out. You're breathing in and out through your nose as you're doing this, okay? So let's do this like 10 times on our own, okay? On your next inhale, come up and hold the breath. Bring your hands to center. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Take a nice deep breath in again and lift. Lift through your spine, through the top of your head. Hold the breath. And release. So again, we're just trying to get some movement in our pelvis and our lower back. We're warming up our spine very slowly. I have a lot of back pain, as you guys know, and these are the things I actually do in yoga class that I love, that really help prevent back pain, hip pain, all those things. So we're gonna keep going with lower back right now, and we're gonna get on all fours and come into tabletop position, as they call it. We're gonna scoot this back just a tiny bit. Okay. And if you are watching live right now, please make sure to send me lots of likes, lots of shares, lots of comments. That really helps me get on the discovery pages, the For You pages, and it helps keep me motivated. So, okay, so tabletop position, you are on your knees. I like to have a lot of nice cushioning. So I have my mat under this furry thing and a blanket on top. You want your back to really be like flat, like this. Your back isn't domed yet. You're not like this. You're engaged through the core in the starting position. So again, your elbows are stacked on top of your shoulders. Your wrists are stacked under your elbows, and you don't want to like walk it out. You want to have a little bend in your shoulder. In your elbows, because we want to protect our elbows. So in tabletop position, we're going to be doing cat-cows. So on the inhale, you're going to breathe in. You're going to start tilting your pelvis out. Slowly twerk that booty out. This is the only twerking I do, guys. You're going to drop your chest, and you're like, watch, because people are always like, I'm like, it's very slow. It's like you're slowly dropping your chest and bringing your head up to get that arch in the back. And then on the exhale, we're going to try to keep your upper body in this position until you get like halfway up your back. You're going to slowly start to tuck your booty in. Slowly. You're going to start doming your back, pushing your hands into the floor and your back away. Really doming that back, slowly dropping your head on the exhale. I like to do these very, very slowly. So start twerking your booty out again while keeping your upper back domed. Slowly, slowly, slowly tilting that pelvis vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we're going to drop the chest, slowly bring our head back up. And remember to breathe while you're doing all of this. You really want to try to dome your back as much as you can and push it into the floor, because that's how you're getting this nice stretch through everything. Okay, let's do 3 more of these at your own pace. Remember to breathe in, breathe out. Move forward a little bit. You don't want to move around the mat like I am. I'm just trying to find the best angles. It's all to the angles, right? Okay. There's 2 more variations that I want to go through of cat-cows because I just love them so much. So, well, thank you. Come on, guys, where's all the likes? Bacon pepper, that's really funny. Okay, so come back to tabletop position like you were a moment ago, and you're gonna come down actually onto your forearms for this tabletop. Actually gonna move that back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm always like struggling to find like the perfect angles, guys. Okay, so coming down onto all fours, for tabletop position, or sorry, not tabletop position, for this cat-cow. So we are isolating the lower back when we do this, and I think it feels freaking great when we do it. So we're going to go start how we were before, try to have a neutral spine, but we're on our forearms. You're going to slowly twerk the booty out. Slowly try to drop your chest, bring your neck up. And then you're going to slowly twerk the booty in, doming the back. Rounding your spine, getting that good stretch, slowly dropping your head. While keeping your spine domed, twerk that booty out again. And like, it's really slow movement, guys. I love yoga. Yoga's great. Slopping and loose. Okay. Okay, so yes, this is different positions. I really want you to see like how subtle this movement is. So again, you're doming your spine, and then you're just slowly tilting your pelvis in and out while your upper spine is domed. It's really slow. You can feel it isolated, like right in here. That's where you should be feeling it. So it's another variation of cat-cow, which I love. Okay. So another way that you can do cat-cow, that I learned recently, is to actually be sitting on your knees like this. And we're gonna do that same movement, but from a sitting up position. And the reality is you can do this movement standing, you can do it sitting, you can do it in tabletop position that we were just in. But this is another way you can do it while you're, kind of like down on the ground on your mat. So, okay, again, start with a neutral spine, sitting up straight and tall. We're going to twerk the booty out, just very slowly twerking the booty. We are trying to think of how to explain it properly from this upright position. It's the same movement where you're curving your spine, you're tilting your pelvis out, twerking the booty out. Make sure you're dropping your shoulders out as you're doing it, and you're letting your neck, relax and come back a little bit, but you're not like that. Like there's some control of your neck. And then you're going to tuck your tailbone in, twerk the booty in. You're going to dome your spine. You're going to round your shoulders. You're going to come to a position like this. So again, with your spine domed, you're going to slowly start to twerk the booty out, keeping your upper back domed as long as you can. And then drop the shoulders and come up. So let's do 3 more just like this. Remember to breathe in this position. And breathe out. Breathe out. Mm-hmm. Those are the guns that won the West. You guys are really funny. Let's continue. Let's just do a couple more because they feel so good. So again, you're going to twerk the booty out, drop your shoulders, breathe in, tuck the booty in, tilt your pelvis, dome your spine. Start tilting your pelvis out, Twerk that booty. Keep your back toned. Slowly twerk the booty in. Dome your back. Remember to breathe. One more. So if you are a content creator like me and you often work in this position, this is a great way to warm up before you do some work. Because again, all of this, all the things we were just doing, where we were doing our hip circles, we're doing cat-cows, it all focuses on our pelvis, our lower back, our hips, and getting everything nice and warmed up. Get the juices flowing, as they say. And that's why I really like to do those like isolated sort of back exercises. What's happening over here today? How's Austin? Austin's great. It is raining. Well, it's raining cold. Actually, today it's raining cold in Austin today. Put the hair up. We're going to move into some breathing exercises that you guys might enjoy. So here we go. Yeah, you know, we're going to leave the hair down. We're going to leave some hair, even though I'm getting a little sweaty, we're going to leave the hair down. Okay, so as I was going to say before, I really like to practice Kundalini. It is the yoga that quiets my mind. The breathing is amazing. So we're going to do a little bit of breath work right now as we kind of keep going. And feel free to do it with me if you like. And if you want to see more of it, make sure you are following me on Instagram. Click the link in the bio, and we'll be doing these exercises there in some short videos. So make sure. So we do kind of like this crazy breathing stuff. I actually like to be a little bit more elevated because you really want to be breathing in through your belly. And if you have a belly, like I do, then it's just nice to see how it gives me like a little bit of extra height right there. It allows my belly to like be more engaged as I'm doing this breathing because I'm creating some more space down here. So again, you have a big belly, like I do. Having a little bit of extra height is really, really helpful for doing some of these breathing things. So, okay. My arms are too big. Back up a little bit. Okay. So again, you're in easy pose. You're sitting on a blanket. If you have some extra belly, like I do. And we're going to be doing some arm movements with our breathing. So I'm trying to think if we should do this one or if we should do this one. We'll do both. We'll do both because we can. Okay, arms out to your side. You're going to breathe in. Bring your hand to your heart over here. Heart, my arm is all the way out over here off camera. And then twist to the left, breathe out. Again, bring your hand to your heart. We'll do that. I'll shoot again. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're breathing through your nose this entire time. So let's get started. And you should be feeling the twists through your abdomen, your hips, and everything. Okay, so let's get started. In, out. Oh, I just felt something pop in my back. So as you're twisting, if you're feeling like you're favoring one side, pay attention to that and try to balance yourself out and make sure you're not just like throwing yourself over to the side. It wants to be almost if you're doing, if you're holding like a kettlebell and you're doing Russian twists. That is what this exercise mimics. It's not a, it's a very smooth twist. Okay, now we're going to start on the other side. Right hand to your heart, left hand up to the side. We're going to go the other way just to be balanced because I like to make sure we have a balanced mind and body. Your next inhale, hold the breath, bring your hands up, extend your fingertips to the sky, lifting your chest, extending all the way through those fingertips. Breathe out, exhale, hold, keep your hands up. Inhale and hold the breath. And release, exhale. Bring your tops of your hands to your knees, your index fingers to your thumbs. And just take 3 nice deep breaths here. Wonderful. So what we're going to be doing next, make sure you're in a comfy seat because we're going to do some more weird breathing stuff, which I adore. I love the weird breathing stuff. We just got to scoot it back. We're scooting things back just a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I want you guys to be able to see my hands, see my arms while I'm doing this. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay. Again, make sure you are in okay. Ooh, this is good. I like this one. Okay. Come to a nice, comfy seat. You're going to make sure you're sitting up straight and tall, shoulders are dropped, bring your arms up. Stick your thumbs out. You guys can't see that. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep adjusting everything. Eventually I will learn. I really want you to see my thumbs. There we go. Okay. One more time. Come to a comfy seat. Sit up straight and tall. Shoulders relaxed. Bring your arms up. Lift and extend as you breathe. Bring your thumbs out to center. Your hand is closed like this. This is the ego eradicator. We're going to do breath of fire, which is rapid breathing movement. And it's almost like you're stoking a fire, just like a consistent, and you can really go as fast or slow as is comfortable for you. And if the breath of fire is a little bit, challenging for you, it's totally okay. It takes a long time to learn. It took me a long time to learn. And you can just do slow, deep breathing in the meantime. So arms up, thumbs out, and breathe in, breathe out. Now start with breath of fire if you can. Breathe in and hold. Keep your arms up as you exhale. Take a deep breath in and start breath of fire again. Keep your eyes closed. Focus at the third eye, in between your brows. Soften your gaze there. Keep breathing. Either long, deep breaths in and out, or breath of fire if you can. Release your hands. That's really hard for me to do, but I try to do it the best that I can. Feel free to move your body for a moment, whatever way feels good for you. I'm gonna come and check the comments real quick. Wow, really? Okay, we're gonna restart this one more time. Whew. How many? We had 9 people watching. Well, that's great. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna start one more time. Like, what do we do now? Like totally blanked out on like what I was supposed to be doing. Like, what are the other exercises I should be doing? Oh, okay. I know what we'll do next. Okay. More weird breathing. You'd wrestle. Okay, guess I'll take that as a compliment. Okay. Back to easy pose. And so the next move we're gonna do is like kind of like shoulder rolls is the best way I can describe it. And we're gonna be breathing. I'm gonna move this way to make so you guys can see the movement. Because it might not be as easy to like quite grasp the shoulder rolling movement. So as always, sit up straight and tall. You are making like a closed fist with your hands. Thumbs are out. We are sitting up straight and tall, dropping our shoulders. We have our fists kind of like right here in front of our chest. And again, we're going to be making this like full body kind of shoulder shrugging motion forward. And you are breathing in and out. as you're doing it. Find a rhythm that is good for you, and then we will shrug the opposite way too. So here we go. We're ready. Rolling the shoulders forward, fully engaging your scapulas. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. No. And you're not like going out, you're really trying to like engage the whole time. So we're not doing this. You stay in front. Really moving those scapulas, getting the mobility in that joint. And now we're gonna reverse. Try to rolling those shoulders back. Oh, I can really feel this. Breathe in, hold the breath. Exhale, keep your fists here. Breathe in again. Breathe out. I'm gonna feel all this in my abdomen later and tomorrow. I don't know about you guys. Looks absolutely amazing. Well, thanks. Make sure you give me a like. Make sure you give me a follow. Okay. Put my blanket back out the way that it was. Bounce those legs out. You can always kind of pound on your legs a little bit, shake them out, give it that sort of like somatic, what do you call it? Somatic exercises. It's good for like lymph drainage, all these things. Okay, absolutely amazing. Are you on Instagram? I'm on Instagram right now. You gotta go follow. Give me a follow there. Okay, we're gonna do some hip stuff. Okay. So your hips hold a lot of trauma. Anytime we work on hips in yoga class, I always feel like I'm going to throw up when I leave. And I really do believe your hips hold a lot of trauma. So we're going to do some hip exercises. So if you have a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, anything, any kind of ball, I guess, you're going to want to use that. We're going to put it behind our knee. We're going to lay down on the ground like this with your leg out kind of like in a 90-degree shape. You're going to squeeze this tennis ball in. And then you're going to bring your knee up. You're going to open as far as you can. You're going to rotate your ankle back as far as you can. Follow with your knee. And we're going to bring this hip of like, we're doing like a full circle. And I can feel this on right here right now. Bringing it back. And then we're going to go back the other way. Okay, we're going to push back. You can lay down or be under forearm like I am. So if you're just starting, again, we're doing some hip mobility exercises. You want to take a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, stick it in between, behind your knee, between your calf and your hamstring. You're going to squeeze, make sure your leg is active. You're going to bring your knee up as far as it can go. You're going to open up to the side as far as you can go. Rotate your ankle back. Follow with your knee. Very slow, controlled movement here if you can. And bring your knee back in. I can feel it all right here. Bring it back up. And then go back. And let's do 3 more of these. Yeah, you should be feeling it all right here. You should be engaged. Squeeze your body. Squeeze your body as you do this. I love mobility stuff. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. That was 4. We'll do 1 more. Very slow, controlled movements. Feel it all in here. Thank you for all those likes. Keep them coming. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. Again, kind of in like this 90 position. I'm going to lay down for this one, I think. Ball is behind your knee. You're squeezing. We're laying down. This angle for this is just not very good. Okay. Okay, but never mind. We're going to do this way. Okay, ready. Bring your knee up. Open as far as you can. Make sure you're squeezing that ball. Rotating your ankle back. Ooh, this side is harder for me. Bring that knee forward. Bring it back. As far as you can. Rotating this hip. And you should feel it all through here. All this should be lighting up. You should be squeezing your muscles as you're doing this. This is so good for your hip mobility. We're going to do 1 more hip set exercise after this too. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. You're breathing. There we all side now. Oh, puppy pose. Okay. Okay, we are going to do some 90-90s. And then we'll end in a pigeon pose. Will be great. Okay. 90-90. Right leg out in front of you. Sit bones on the ground. You're creating a 90-degree angle with each of your legs, ideally. And just sit here for a moment, like move around. Kind of get comfortable with your legs being in this position, with your hips being in this position. And what we're gonna do while we're in this position can be a little challenging if you've never done it before. And it's really meant to isolate this muscle right here in your hip. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. Hands on the floor. If you need to lean forward, it's totally fine. And we're gonna be lifting this leg in the back. Should probably twist a little bit to show you this better. Boop, boop. Okay. And again, 90-degree angles. I have to like move things. I'm looking enough room back here. Okay. Okay. So again, 90-degree angles, and we are leaning forward, hands firmly on the ground, and we are raising. You guys really can't see this. We're gonna start over. Okay. It's gonna make a lot more sense now that you can see it. Okay, 90-90. Okay, I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Just send some likes, guys. If you're watching and enjoying, just send some likes. Okay, 90-90. Your right leg is out in front of you at a 90-degree angle. Your left leg is behind you, 90-degree angle. You should feel this all in here. All of this right here should be like you should feel it when you're in this position. Now, if this is a comfortable place for you to be, you can stay here. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, we're going to move into this other hip mobility thing real quick. Put your hands on the floor in front of you. And all we're going to be doing is lifting our ankle up. Or we're lifting our ankle off the ground, keeping our knee where it is. So let me show you. Just like that. And oh, this is going to like light up. It's great. So let's try it. It doesn't look like much, but I promise you, it feels like something. 3, 4. So you feel it all in here. 4, 5. Now that you've seen me do it on this side, I'm going to turn around and show you what it looks like from the back. Again, 90-degree angle in the front, 90-degree angle in the back. That's the 90-90. Place your hands on the mat in front of you. Lean forward. Lift your ankle off the ground. You should be feeling it all in here. We're going to do this 5 times. 1. And that's it. And this is, we'll be doing more of this, don't you worry. But this is, I don't want to like overwhelm you guys because it's a little advanced. Okay, so while you're doing your 90-90, we're just going to do some back and forth, sort of rotating 90-90s, I'll call it. That's probably not what it's officially called. But starting from this position, put your hands on the ground behind you, and we're going to slowly open up our right leg, kind of like a clam, like that move, but you're going to keep your left knee on the ground. So very slowly, keeping your left leg on the ground as long as you can. You're gonna open up your right leg and place it down on the ground in front of you. And at this point, it's okay for your left leg to be coming up. You want it to be coming up. Feel free to move your hands as needed to keep yourself stable through this position, bringing your right knee down and your left knee down to the mat. Oh, I can feel it all in here. Okay, now we're going to go back the other way. So again, keep your hands behind you. Slowly open that leg up to the left. Try to keep that right leg down as long as you can. And bringing your left knee down to the mat. Right leg over. And again. Okay, we're going to do this transfer 2 more times. This, like, there and back is 1. So we just did 1. Let's do 2 more. And really slowly open up those legs. Bring that right knee down, the left knee to follow. Now, if you feel pretty comfortable with this, like I am, and you want to make it a little bit harder, you can hold your hands in front of you. You can put your arms up in the air. So, because then you are fully relying on your core to stabilize the movement. So I like to, put my fist into my hand like this. So opening, again, you're sitting up straight and tall. You are engaging your core. You're breathing as you're doing all of this movement. So open that leg up to the left, keeping this right leg down as long as you can. You are stabilized, sitting up straight through your core, keeping your hands in front of you. All of your muscles are engaged as you bring yourself over to the other side. If you want to make it even harder, put your arms up to the sky. Again, you are elongating and lifting up through your core as you open your left leg up. Making sure to keep your right back as long as you can. Bringing your right knee down in front of you with the left to follow. Ooh, thank you for all those legs. Take a moment to breathe. Bring your arms down. Get yourself out of 90-90. Come back to easy pose for a moment. And just breathe here. I love doing hips and back. That's my favorite. It's like chef's kiss. Whew. I'm getting a little sweaty. Okay, now that we're warmed up, okay. Pigeon pose. Okay, come to, you can either do this in downward dog, or if you need to start in tabletop, you can start in tabletop. I love pigeon pose. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to walk you through how to do it from downward facing dog, or if you need to, enter into pigeon pose from a variety of different ways, do whichever one is really comfortable for you. So downward facing dog. Feet on the ground. If you need something underneath your feet to give you like a little leverage, that's absolutely okay. You can put a blanket underneath is a great option. Okay, take a moment, stretch here, stretch out your hamstrings, move those legs, move those hips. Really feel your body. Breathe in. Okay. Now you're going to take your right leg up behind you. You're going to bring it through, place your leg down, slide your other your left leg back, enter into that 90-degree angle. If you can, hands on the ground, shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. And breathe. Welcome to pigeon pose. Scoot forward a little bit. Leg is out, extended behind you. And breathe. I like to lean into my pigeon pose like this. Get a nice stretch. You can stretch over down here too. Stretch your left arm out to the right. Stretch this way. If it's in your practice, as they say, you can take your hands, release them behind your back, pull yourself up. Breathe. Bring yourself down. Push yourself up, exit pigeon. Now, if you struggle with downward dog and you need to enter into pigeon pose a different way, a great way to do that is actually to start in tabletop position. So again, if you have trouble entering into pigeon pose from downward dog, this is a great place to start because you can have some cushion under your knees if you need to, and you can use a variety of props to help you get into pigeon pose. So I'm actually going to take my blanket and show you one way. Okay, tabletop position. Again, you're going to bring your knee forward. If you can't do a full 90-90, having your leg like this is another great option. Hands on the floor, slide yourself back into pigeon pose. If you need to bring that ankle in, that's okay as you get used to pigeon pose. If it's challenging for you to get your right thigh on your knee on the ground, you can just put a blanket under your hip. Blanket under your hip. Give yourself the space you need to be comfortable in pigeon pose, okay? Another thing I really love to do during pigeon pose, if you have a bolster, you lay it out in front of you. You can be in your pigeon pose like this. Support your body, lay down, have a little nap, a little pigeon nap. I'm gonna do it on the other side now because I like to be even. We could just hang out here the rest of the day. Just remember to breathe. Anytime you feel like you need a prop, a blanket, a block, use it. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. That's how you get in touch with your body. Okay. We're almost done here, I think. Let's put our blanket back to where it was. We're just gonna do a couple minutes of some more long, deep breathing. Okay. I love breath work. I think it feels great. And one of the types of exercises that I love is called box breathing. So all we're going to do is breathe in for 4. We're going to hold that breath for 4 seconds. You're going to exhale for 4 seconds. And then you're going to hold it out for 4 seconds. So breathe in. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do this now for a few minutes. This is something you should do for 4 minutes. So again, it's count of 4, all sides of the box for 4 minutes. And this is actually a technique that Navy SEALs use to immediately calm themselves down and drop their heart rate. So let's do the box breathing now that we've gone through it. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale. 1, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you would do this for 4 minutes. We're not going to do it for 4 minutes. And the way that when I'm doing this by myself, I just count myself on my fingers to keep count. So let's do this by ourselves for 1 minute. We will end there. Bring your hands together. That good energy moving. Inhale. Hold the breath. Release. Inhale one more time. And release. That's it. Hope you guys like my little yoga setup. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this. Oh, thanks for sharing the live.